Wow. Here's my pictures over there. Hi. I'm Don Sundeen.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
It looks different around here.
I know, it does look different.
It's beautiful, I think. I live here in the 40s and I left here 60, so when I turned 21.
I think I found downtown, Don.
What do you think, Don? Does this feel right, or does it feel like there's a different part?
Almost. Take a left.
Yep.
How much time did you spend in town?
Back then,
Yeah.
I used to walk to downtown a lot.
What would you do?
That one.
I don't know. We're looking for a park. This looks like it. Remember the grandstand I was talking about?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. You want to get out and look at it?
Yeah. What do you think of that town?
It's beautiful.
Well, I'm home. I remember that church with a bell on it.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is the building right here. This is the main building.
Hey, quit messing with your microphone. Just leave it.
I'm nervous, okay? I know this building very well. This is where the offices were, and people used to live here who works here. Hang out right there.
What does hang out mean?
Uh,
Talk or
no, by myself.
think?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my hangout. This is where we used to eat. Right there. I don't know, that used to be a dining room for us. It's probably different now. Okay, remember I tell you about the Green Army bus? We went many, many miles. It never broke down. This is, remember this, we go to Minneapolis, we go to ball games, fishing, whatever, or camping. And, school and playground, we play football and softball here.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
There's art everywhere you turn in this whole building.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Ann Peterson with the museum.
I'm Don Sundeen.
Nice to meet you.
I was here in the 40s and I left here in 65.
65.
Yeah.
And I love your artwork. This is my favorite.
Oh,
I think this is my favorite.
okay.
This is the main museum part of the,
Awesome.
lots to look at.
Yeah. No, I was kind of a loner. I used to hang around in that corner there.
You're kind of shy?
Shy. If we was go to feel I was like the last man on the wagon.
Oh.
So I was kind of a loner.
You're an observer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was outside looking in. So I just,
And you were here for how many years?
well, I was in Fairville at first.
Okay.
Well, from my understanding, the children and the adults who were in Faribault had, I think they based it on IQ. So I know of, besides Don, of at least one other boy who had started out at Faribault and he was miserable there. He really spoke up for himself and he did get transferred to the Owatonna school, and he thrived when he got here. So I'm really not sure what they used for their decision making, if it was anything more than IQ tests or it was physical disabilities as well as mental disabilities. But personally, I wonder what potential was lost with some of the children that were maybe mislabeled and were in the system in Faribault for a long time that weren't spoken for, and that didn't make the change here to Owatonna where they got more the education. This was always the Owatonna State School, even when it was the Minnesota State Public School for dependent and neglected children. The school was the important part of it.
Well, I'm glad you got out of Faribault.
Yeah, me too. They brought me here.
Good. Get himself over.
Fairville wasn't a good place. It was a very bad place.
Yeah, I can imagine.
For a little boy, that must
Yeah.
have been very scary. You've got a whole crew.
Yeah,
Is this your fan club?
yeah.
Can I give you?
Well,
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. Yep.
oh, okay.
This is our paper on the first page,
Oh,
and here you are. Art from Gene Formo, Don Sundeen.
There was a building when we first walked up, it was like yellow, and he was wondering if it was the hospital.
It
There
was the
there was a guy
hospital.
walking up.
I spent a lot of time there. Yeah.
They were pretty good about taking care of the kids. They, even for the whole time, they always had a medical facility.
Was it a hospital just for that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it was a down time when the hospital was just packed because they was really sick, and half of people at the school died, and
Do you know what from?
ammonia or
Yeah.
a manic fever or something.
Do you remember why you were there? So
Huh?
You said you spent a lot of time. What brought you there?
Well, that's where they sent me.
When you had,
When I got sick,
just anything?
anything, yeah.
They
The flu.
didn't want the kids to stay with the other kids to spread things, so they would go to the hospital pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's a doctor used to come in, and he said, you can go home, and you can go home. He would buy me. You have to stay.
You were
Yeah,
still sick.
I was really sick, yeah. Who's this?
Now, I guess she's Princess Owatonna.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
He
move
was
her
telling
out
us,
the door.
he was telling us the fable.
I'll tell you the
You
story.
tell.
She had some kind of fever. She was really, really sick. And there's a park, is there a park around here?
Yes.
Where they got the spring water? People used to come here and get the water from here.
Treat it like holy water?
Healing waters,
he-
mineral
he was-
springs.
he was- and she got well. That's the story behind it.
That's why we're Owatonna, and we're the only Owatonna in the United States.
So I think you started at 70. Your first pizza art sold on your 70th birthday, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, now, next month, 74.
You had a lot of time to make up.
Yeah, I know.
Hurry up, you're like, well,
You'd be like Grandma Moses.
I know, I waited until I was 70.
Okay, let's,
Get outside?
yeah.
Let's go this way. Okay.
They took, she was 15 when she had me, so, and the state took me over, so.
Oh, I gotcha.
Can we do the gym first?
Yeah, this one, that's where John F. Kennedy got shot, I was living in that building right there.
See, isn't that, those points of reference, that, I know exactly where I was too.
What were you watching again?
Channel 6, the Casey Jones show,
yeah, sure.
Phoenix the Cat.
Yep.
Yeah, the boat that came on, everybody was kind of ticked off because they took the cartoon away at the time, but it was kind of sad. They still got a swimming pool here.
Yes, they do.
I was special to stay under the water the longest.
Really?
I did like 4 legs. I want to see that swimming pool, see how
let's
big
see.
it
Let her
is.
swim now?
I'm a good swimmer. Oh, okay.
I bet it felt bigger back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny when you look at grade school photos.
I still can play basketball, I think. Yeah.
How tall do you think you were then?
That's it. That's it. I'm all done. I'm all done.
No parts of between signs.
This is where I live here
You
too.
live in cottage, well, it used to be Cottage 8. I'm not sure what you,
I was here for when I was little. Yeah, I remember that.
It might be nap time.
This is a school.
This gentleman was a state schooler.
No way.
Yeah, in the
Long time in the 40s and
Is that
60s.
right?
Yeah.
Can I
So
tell you what
this
somebody
is
told me about
principal.
this room?
This used to be a principal office.
And somebody told me they got the worst beating of their life in this back room.
Oh,
I hope you never did.
no, I never got touched.
Oh,
They,
good.
they kept the bad people and the good kids.
Oh,
I was in the good kids' house.
good. Well, good. We're glad you're. What do you? Are you gonna
I was
get in and
just,
see?
This is the auditorium.
auditorium and you can't get in
I
there.
can get in
Oh,
there.
you
If you'd
can?
like me to open that?
Yeah.
I would love to open that. We'll get the lights on for you.
I remember you telling me all about this. Yeah, tonight is the opening night, or open to the public.
Oh, wow. Well, they had 2 churches. One was the Catholic church, it was in the main building, and this is where different ministers come every Sunday and preach to us and stuff. But we had a lot of famous people came here, like Hopalong Cassidy or Cisco Kid, and they had, and St. Paul Clown Club. They come here, entertain, dance, singing, and they used to pass out a great big bag of goodies and toys, big bags like that. We all got a bag. And I don't know what else to say.
How are you? I'm well. This gentleman, Don Sundeen, actually lived in Cottage 8. What? When he was a
Hi, I'm
wee
Michelle
lad.
Redmond. Nice
Oh,
to
so-
meet you. When you were that big. So probably when you were here, this was all, the staircase was open and the staircase went on both sides up.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I used to live in this room.
Which room?
Maybe that one over there.
Was what? Was that your room?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's Andrew's room now. Hello, I'm well.
What are you doing in my room here? I just,
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm Andrew.
Get a picture of this.
So you lived in this?
yeah. I didn't know it was this small.
You didn't know it was that small?
Okay.
Bed,
Huh?
where was your bed, Don?
I don't know. Here,
Did you share the
Against the
room,
wall?
or did you have your own?
I have my own room. Well, in most cottages, they got upstairs, they got bedrooms. I mean, with dorms with a whole bunch of beds in one dorm.
How'd you luck up to have your own room, do you think?
I don't know.
Because he was one of the well-behaved children.
Yeah, I was one of the good kids.
So how old were you when you lived in that room?
In the 50s, late 40s, 50s. I left here, I was 21.
You left when you were
65 when I left. I was a little kid. Look at me now. Okay. Help me out.
So what kind of memories do you have of your room?
Good. Good.
Yep, I'm gonna come out. Well,
I'm,
I don't wanna, I'm gonna get out, Don. You guys come in.
that's my better side. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
We're all friends. We're just good friends.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Angie.
We've never, we've been
I can't, I remember when it was like 100 degrees, it was like we wake up in the morning soaking wet. It was that hot. It was really, really hot. I like the cold air. That's what I'm in Duluth. It's cold up there. Okay.
Thank you for stopping by.
Step out now.
Yeah.
I think we'll go.
Okay. Thank you.
Turn into your right and referring to the map, note the large farmland and pasture. During my years, both the horse barn and the cow barn burned down in spectacular fires. The cow barn burned down in the early evening, and later that night,
Oh.
one of the boys in my cottage was in the closet crying. I later learned both his mother and father had perished in a fire. At age 50, I worked in the cow barn, milking cows morning and night.
I remember the cow barn for the head office. We used to play Tarzan, swinging one side to another side on the hay loft.
They would just let you do that?
Yeah, that was fun.
We were boys being boys. I should also point out that Interstate 35 was not yet built. Welcome to the State School Cemetery. It's only fitting that we come to these grounds to pay homage to the 198 children who never left these grounds. This was and is our state school cemetery. Sadly, for decades after the school closed, this cemetery was all but forgotten. Few Owatonna citizens knew it existed. Thankfully, the restoration effort began in 1992, brought to light the deaths of these children and the humble way they were buried. 198 children are buried here. 47 of those children have a tombstone. However, 151 children were buried here simply by their identification number etched on a cement slab. When we erected named crosses for those 151 children in 1993, a former employee commented, "Isn't it sad? These children were deprived of their family and life and their very name in death." Thankfully today we remember each one of these children with a cross.
So you,
They didn't go in the basement.
oh, you didn't go to the basement yet?
No.
Come, let me show you.
Oh, yeah, we used to cook catfish and that. We go to Waseca, catch a big tub of catfish. And they had burners all over the place, put a little butter in there. Good. They were pretty good. They look ugly, but.
So once we get to the old part of the building, which is over here.
Oh. No, I used to put the food on the table. They had these high carts. We put big bowls of goulash or whatever we have. My job is put it on each table.
Could I show you something? Because I don't know. This has been here since I've been here. So come with me because there's this cart that maybe was left here. I don't know.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know where this came from.
I think it was like a little higher too. Yeah. Yeah, I was short at the time.
I don't know where this came from, but this may have been your cart that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would have been a little more sanitary looking.
I remember the wood shop and stuff like that in the school.
And I'm not sure where that would have been.
I know where that's in the basement at the school.
Okay, where the little theater is today.
Yeah.
But we're glad that you came back, and I love your story.
Oh, thank you. This is like a homecoming to me.
Yes, absolutely. He's quite the celebrity. People are amazed he lives there.
Well, my goal is to be going to a book and CD, and I want to go to different foster homes and they can read what I went through by myself, and you still can make it if you don't have a family, and that's what my focus is.
You're giving autographs now.
Yes, he is.
It's come to that.